And coming onto your mat, find a seated position on a block or a cushion if you have one. You can either press the shins into the ground like what I'm doing, or you can kneel. The hands rest on the knees, the shoulders float over the hips, and the ears are in line with the shoulders. And as you press the sitting bones down, you feel your spine lengthen as you grow tall through the crown. Take a few deep inhales and exhales, letting the thoughts start to soften into the heart space. You can shift your breath into Ujjayi, the courageous breath. You can deepen the inhales and the exhales. Left hand comes onto the heart space. Feel the beating beneath the ribs. And we'll find Abhaya Mudra. Hand comes out to the side in line with the shoulder with the palm facing forward. Fingers are all together facing upward and the thumb is out. So Abhaya Mudra is the mudra of fearlessness. That universal feeling that you are open, that you have nothing to hide. Breathe here for a few moments, feeling the atmosphere on the hand. So having a courageous heart is committing and being willing to be vulnerable, feeling a sense of your own strength, and moving with courage from your heart. So courage is the ability that we have to act on our beliefs despite danger or despite disapproval from our friends, from our peers, from society. It's not that we aren't afraid, it's that we have complete faith in truth and we're able to move from the heart, knowing that love conquers all. Hands can come back to the knees. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Draw the hands out to the side, reach through the arms all the way up over the head. And then as you exhale, hinging at the hips, reach forward, press into the heels of the palms as you make space through the side seams of the body. You can come back up to seated and make your way to tabletop. So you can move your block or cushion off the mat. You can keep the toes tucked here as you sink back to child's. So the knees are wide, reach through the arms and let the forehead rest on the mat, or you can let it rest on a block. Take a few deep breaths, feeling the backs of the feet opening. And you can walk the hands to the right side, sliding the ribs out to the left, and then walking the hands to the left. You slide your ribs to the right. Feel the opening between each rib. You can come back to center. Child's pose, sink the forehead. As you inhale, round the spine up, find a tabletop position, and take special note of the hands that you're grounding in through every knuckle pad. As you inhale, press the ground away, tuck the chin. Exhale, slide the heart forward, reach through the sitting bones. Inhale, cat pose. Exhale, send the heart forward, gazing to the third eye. Inhale, we're going to take lion's breath. As you exhale, stick the tongue out, gaze to the forehead, let it all out. Inhale, big breath in. As you exhale, stick the tongue out, eyes gaze up. Inhale. Last time, exhale, lion's breath, let it out. And coming back to tabletop, you can extend the right leg out to the side, heel in line with the knee. And pressing into the heels of the palms, you can send the hips back, pulsing a few times to ease into the inseam of the thigh before threading the needle. Left arm sweeps under. You can press into the right palm of the hand. The bottom hand can find the calf, and the top hand can reach up to the sky if you'd like, finding a half bind. Deepen here by stacking the shoulders and breathing into the side body. On an exhale, you can come out, back to tabletop, and then we'll take the left leg out to the side, pressing into the blade edge of the foot, easing the hips back a few times, opening into the hamstring. And then we thread the needle. Right arm sweeps under. The left elbow points up to the sky. You can press into the palm. Maybe the bottom hand takes the shin, and if you'd like, reaching the top hand up to the sky, bending the elbow, finding a half bind. You can distance your shoulders from each other. Once again, breathing into the ribs, into the torso. And then as you exhale, you can come out, finding your way back to center, back to tabletop. And tucking the toes, firming into the spread fingers, you can lift the hips up and back, finding a downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet back and forth, ease into the right knee as you lengthen the left heel to the ground, and vice versa. You can reach the torso to the thighs and really start to spiral the biceps up and wrap the triceps down. You're just finding space in the body here, lengthening the spine and distancing the hips from the shoulders. You can keep flossing the body, moving into sensation, and staying with Ujjayi breath. We're going to find tiger dog. Lift the heels over the toes and bend the knees. Send the torso to the thighs and spin the inner thighs back. Get your low back in and tone the navel to spine. Squeeze the outer forearms in and expand courage and bravery through every cell in your body. Gazing forward as you exhale, walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You can press into the four corners of each feet. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Dhanurasana, hands reach over the head, gaze up. We'll take the right wrist, lift up and out of the body. Exhale, leaning to the left, gazing down the outside of the thigh to the ground, opening the side body. As you inhale, come up through center, taking the left wrist, leaning to the right side, squeezing the thighs together, coming back to center. Once again, taking hold of the right wrist, stepping the right leg behind you, easing into the front knee, sliding the hips to the center of the mat. And take a few breaths here into the ribs as you feel the fascia softening and expanding. You come back to center, holding onto the left wrist and dancing the left leg behind you. Easing into the front knee, pressing into the blade edge of that back foot as you slide the hips to the center of the mat. And coming back to center, inhaling, reaching the hands above the head, and then swan diving, hands out to the side, forward fold. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, and bend the knees a lot. The fingers can slide over the head as you lengthen the crown of the head to the ground. You can find a few pulses here if you'd like to soften into the shoulders. Chair pose. Inhale, arms out to the side, palms up. Feel that external rotation. Inhale, the hands reach over the head, lengthen the tailbone. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to start moving a little bit quicker now. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step the right foot as far back as you can, dip the knee into the ground. Inhale, swim the arms up over the head, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, step back, find your tiger dog, heels over toes, bend the knees. Three-legged dog, extend the legs, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, step the foot through, back knee dips. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, back foot steps forward, halfway lift. Forward fold, breathe it out. Powerful pose. Bend into the knees, reach the arms forward, fingers energized. Exhale, forward fold. Hands can find the back ankles. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back, back knee softens. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Lean into the space behind you, tiger dog. Exhale. Three-legged dog, extend the legs. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot through, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, expand the heart space. Exhale, step the back foot forward, halfway lift. Forward fold, release, holding on to the ankles. Powerful pose, bending the knees, energizing the arms up. Exhale, pouring forward. Halfway lift, reaching through the heart. Exhale, right foot steps back. Find Anjaneyasana. Exhale, back, tiger dog. Three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps the sky, stepping it through. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, back foot steps forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Powerful pose. Inhale, reaching through the fingertips. Pour the heart forward, exhale it out. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, left leg steps behind. Anjaneyasana, sweeping the arms up, expand. Tiger dog, step back, exhale. Three-legged dog, left leg swims high, step through, Anjaneyasana. Release the arms to the sky, expand heart. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Powerful pose, arms extend, sink down through the hips. Inhale, hands above the head. You can press through the hips, lean back. As you exhale, hand comes to the heart once again. You can find Abhaya Mudra, bringing the right hand out to the side, palm forward. Breathing into your brave heart, your courageous heart. And that steady beat of truth and of strength. Ujjayi breath. As you inhale, reaching the hands above the head. Exhale, forward fold. The inhale expands the spine. Exhale, step the right foot back, runner's lunge. Draw thighs together. Inhale, high lunge. Send both hip points forward. Lean back. And then as you exhale, find your tiger dog. Knees will sink into the mat. Inhale, slide forward. Find a locust pose. Reach through the heart. And as you exhale, back to tiger dog. Three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Step it through. Runner's lunge to high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step the foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold. Powerful pose. Inhale, energize the arms. Magnetize the knees. Weight back into the heels. As you exhale, release back to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Left leg steps back. Runner's lunge. High lunge. Scissor the thighs together. Exhale, step back. Tiger dog. Knees release to the ground. Inhale, scoop the heart forward. Locust pose. Lift through the shoulders. Back to tiger dog. Three-leg dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Runner's lunge. High lunge. Inhale, lift. Lean into the space behind you. Exhale, step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana, sink the weight into the heels, reach the hands up. Exhale, pour it forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. High lunge, inhale. Exhale, tiger dog. Knees ground, inhale, locust pose. Draw the elbows back. Tiger dog, exhale. Three-legged dog, right leg lifts, step it through. High lunge, inhale, lift. Exhale, hands frame the foot, step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Powerful pose. Inhale, reach to the arms, energize the hips down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot steps back. High lunge. Inhale, lift. Let the breath lift you. Exhale, step back. Tiger dog. Knees sink into the ground. Reach through the heart. Find a locust or maybe a cobra, a little bit higher. Exhale, back to downward dog. Three-legged dog. Left leg lifts. Step it through. High lunge. Inhale, reach through the arms. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Powerful pose. Sweep the hands up. Place the weight into the heels. Keep reaching, keep extending the tailbone long to the ground. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Inhale, reach to the hands, bringing the hands back to the heart. Abhaya Mudra, right hand out to the side, palm forward. Feel how this mudra dispels your fear. Allow yourself to breathe through your fear. Feeling courage in your heart. We can step wide on our mat, taking the right foot back so the toes face the long edge of the mat. You can start to ease into the knees, sink the weight back into the heels, and rise the arms up over the head. You're going to start to send the sitting bones back and get your hips over the heels. You're going to reach through the fingertips as you find a forward fold, and then walking the fingertips forward, finding length in the side seams of the body as you ease into the front knee and the back knee. Mobilizing the hip joints, waking up the posterior chain of the body. Keep pressing into the fingertips. We'll pause here, sinking the hips even further back, weight into the heels, and then you can take the hands under the shoulders for Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands can stay under the shoulders or peace fingers to big toes, bending at the elbows and lengthening the crown of the head to the mat. Sliding the sitting bones up to the sky. Take an inhale. Turn the right toes forward to the skinny side of the mat. Knee slides over the second and third toe, and you walk your hands out to the corner of the mat. Once again, sliding the sitting bones back as you reach through the hands. Right toe in, left toe forward, knee over the second and third toes. Reaching through the hands towards the corner of the mat. Finding length in the side body. And come back to center. Hands find the ankles, toes in. Skandasana lunge. Right toes out, bending into the right knee. Straighten the left leg and the left shoulder slides downwards. As you inhale, coming up, right toe in, left toe forward, sliding that left knee over the second and third toes, extending the right arm long, right shoulder dipping into the ground. And coming back to center, try that again. Left shoulder dipping into the ground as you bend into the right knee, right elbow, and then doing the left side. Breathing into the fascia as it releases, as it softens. Come back to center. Skandasana lunge. Hands to the ground. Bend into the back knee, back elbow. Front toes up. Press into that left heel. Inner thigh releases. Other side. Right toes up to the sky. Pressing into the heel. Bend deeply into the left knee. Once again, left toes up. Press into the heel, extend, and then the right toes up, pressing into the right back heel. We come back to center, walking the hands forward, pressing into the fingertips, sinking the hips, bending the knees, weight into the heels. Goddess pose. Deep bend of the knees, sliding them over toes, knees stacked over heels. Sink into the hips. Bring your arms up into a cactus shape. Inhale, forearms, hands together. Exhale, shoulder blades draw towards the spine. We're going to do lion's breath. Inhale, forward. Exhale, tongue out, gaze upward. Inhale in. Exhale, lion's breath. One more time. Inhale in. Exhale, let it all out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Warrior two, facing the back over the right knee. You feel grounded through the feet. Feel an opening of the hips as you gaze over the right fingertips. Feel strong, feel rooted. And circle the hips one direction. And then on the change of the breath, circling them the other way. Starting to loosen into your stance. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach up and over the head. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And flow in and out. Exhale, reach forward, make one line of energy. Let the breath pick you up. Expand as you deepen into the pose. Exhale, extended side angle. We switch sides. Facing over the left knee, extended side angle. Let the inhale pick you up. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Come a little bit deeper, a little bit more length. Inhale, flaring the ribs out to the side. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse that warrior a little bit more deeper into the front knee. Exhale, warrior two. Stay here for a few breaths, peeling that front knee over the little toes. Once again, we circle the hips around. On the change of the breath, taking the opposite direction. Coming back to warrior two. And then as you inhale, sweeping the sky, hands frame the foot, step back, tiger dog. Heart reaches to the thighs. Gaze forward, inhale. And then as you exhale, roll forward, upward facing dog. Drive the shoulder blades into your body. Exhale, tiger dog. Inhale, roll forward, plank pose to upward facing dog. Exhale, tiger dog. Do that one more time. Let the inhale roll you forward. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Heart reaches through the window of the arms. Hips slide forward. Kneecaps into thighs. Downward facing dog. Breathe in the courage. Let it expand through every cell in your body as you pour the heart forward. You can sway the hips here. We're going to start to work the core. Three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, squeeze it to the outside tricep. Inhale, back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift shoulders forward. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Ground the back heel and extend the bottom leg out. Gaze between the thumbs or find fallen triangle. Top hand to heart space, and then you can release it up to the sky. Lifting the hips strong through the legs, gaze to the hand. Circle the arm to floss the shoulder joint. Take one more inhale, and exhale, you can come down. Three-legged dog, right leg floats to the sky. Stack the hips, scorpion. Stay there or find wild thing. Open up, expressing through the heart, feeling such strength and courage. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Fingertips out to the side. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to outside tricep. Core plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, curl in, press the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, ground the back heel, shoot the leg out. Press through both heels, gaze to the thumbs, or inhale, hand to the heart. And then you can release the top hand up to the sky. Keep growing out of the bottom arm as you open up, once again taking some circles with the arm to release the shoulder. Inhale, gaze up. And then as you exhale, you can close the arm back down. You find your three-legged dog, lifting the left leg high. Scorpion tail, bending the knee, heel reaches. Wild thing as an option. Reach, back, shoulder sliding on the ribs. Take an inhale and finding your way back to downward facing dog. As you exhale, roll forward, fingertips out, Urdhva Dhanurasana, moving the shoulder blades into the back body. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee outside elbow, lizard lunge. Step the foot outside the right hand. You can stay here, pressing the ground away. Next step is lowering the back knee, finding a block to rest your forearms on. Maybe you rest the forearms on the ground. You can take the front toes out to the side, knee slides over the toes. And if you're ready, you can come all the way down onto the mat. Forearms rest. Left forearm on the ground, hand up. You can bend the back knee, reach up with the right hand. Last option, hand finds the pinky toe side of the foot. Roll the heart open to the sky. Open into your throat and your voice. We are warriors of change. No longer hide behind fear, but we move from the heart. As you inhale, you can release out, finding your way back to downward facing dog. Little pedal of the feet here. Take an inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, knee to outside of elbow, pause, lizard lunge. Once again, stay here, pulsing back and forth. One long line of energy. Otherwise, when you're ready, you can lower the back knee, forearms to block or to the mat, right forearm onto the ground, palm up. And then you can reach up through the left arm, bending the back knee. Hand connects to blade side of foot. Spiral the heart open, ease deeper into the hips. Ujjayi breath, feeling your courage and your bravery. You stand for truth from the inside out. As you inhale, release, sweeping the hand up. Find your way back to downward facing dog. One more gentle sway of the hips back and forth. Tiger dog, torso to thighs, heels stacked over toes, and then release the knees to the ground for melting heart, Anahatasana. Hips stay stacked over the knees. You feel a soft opening through the front of the armpits, the back shoulders. Relax through the hips and the breath. And offer a prayer to Mother Earth and all her children that we as warriors may bring peace to the planet through standing in truth and courageous action. Make your way up to kneeling for a half hero pose. Take a block between the feet to sit down on. You can take the flesh of the right calf out between the crease of the knee and make sure the right heel is outside the hip. Bend the left knee up to the sky. You stay here on the block. If you feel okay to come onto the ground, you can do so now. And you can start to curl your tailbone forward. So it's like you're reaching your tail through in front of you. So we're going to ease your way carefully back as much as you can tolerate, either onto the elbows or all the way down to the back. Some of us will extend the right arm above the head. Keep reaching through the right knee. If you want more, Lifting the left knee up, taking hold of it with the left hand and drawing the knee towards the torso. Steady breath through the top of the thigh, the lower back, as it softens and releases. And then you can exhale, release out. You can press into the elbows as you lift your body up to find the other side. Left knee bends, and the heel comes outside the hip. Once again, staying here on your block or hips on the ground. You can lean back into the creases of the wrists. And when you're ready, come back onto the elbows, the forearms, or onto the back. Keep reaching through the bent knee. Maybe the left arm comes over the head to expand the side seams. And if you still want more, you can bend that right knee, taking the right hand on top of the shin and drawing the knee up to the torso. Steady, full breaths as you soften and open. You can release out, and we'll find our way to our first full back bend here, bridge pose. Wrap the fingers around the mat, thumbs facing up, and then as you drive the heels into the mat, float the hips up to the sky, wiggle the shoulder blades underneath the upper back. You keep squeezing the knees together, soften through the jaw, smooth the breath. Keep lifting the tops of the thighs. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, you can release and lower out. Take a moment here to recalibrate the spine. You can release the head side to side. You can either take bridge pose again. If you're ready for more depth, we can try wheel. If you do have blocks, you can use those now for the first wheel, placing them above the shoulders. You can place the heels of the hands on the edges of the blocks, adjust as you need, just to get a little bit of the weight off of the arms and into the legs. As you inhale, press into the hands, lift the hips up. You can come onto the toes, making sure the toes are stacked under the knees. Press the heart forward. Keep lifting the hips up, finding space and expansion in the front of the body. You stay for a few more breaths here, finding your fullest expression of this pose. And then you can exhale, release back down and out. I'm going to do that one more time, placing the blocks to the side of the mat. Try full wheel with no props if you're ready. Hands beside the ears, fingers forward. You can press into the hands, drive the heels into the ground, and as you inhale, press up. Send the body forward into the hands, press the toes into the ground, lift the heels, find a little bit more space here. Stay with a smooth inhale and exhale, expanding your heart forward and behind you into space. Take one more breath before mindfully lowering down and out of the pose. You can do some wrist releases here, circling the wrists around in one direction and then the other direction. Apanasana. Knees come into the chest, interlacing hands on the shins, rock side to side, releasing the spine. You can press into the heels, shift the hips to the left, and then release the knees to the right side. Keeping the knees stacked, extend the left arm out to the side, and gaze out over the left arm, and let the hand rest on the knees. The shoulders be soft and heavy. Let gravity draw your body into the earth. Deep inhale and a long, smooth exhale. Come back to center, shifting the hips to the right, knees release to the left. You can reach out through the right arm, hand can come on top of the knees, making sure the knees stay stacked. And if you like, gaze can extend out over the right hand. Easy breathing as you allow your body to dissolve and be held and supported. Come back to center. If you have a strap or a scarf or a belt, you can find that now. I'm going to take the same twist to the right side. This time you can extend the left leg long. So you can take the strap to the ball of the foot and start to press through the heel. If you don't need a strap, you can just take the blade edge side of the foot. As you press the ball of the foot into the hand, once again, gazing out over the outstretched right arm. You can roll the top of the hip away from the torso. Feel that intense opening in the hip. Some of you might be wanting even more. In that case, the other hand can take the bottom foot. You press the feet into the hands and deepen into this twist. So you feel a gentle tractioning pulling you open. And keep rolling the top hip away from the torso as you steady into the breath. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, release out. Shifting the hips to the right before releasing over to the left. Top leg extends. You find a strap or you find your hand to the top blade edge of the foot. Extend through the heel, rolling the top hip away from the torso. You can gaze over the right arm if you'd like. Shoulders heavy on the ground. And for those of you that want more stretch, the right hand can find the bottom foot. Pressing the foot into the hand to open a little bit deeper. The breath is becoming even stiller, even more imperceptible. And slowly release out of this twist. And find the hands onto the knees, and in a really natural, easy way, releasing the knees to each side as you rock back and forth, gently massaging the synovial fluid and the hip joints. And you can take happy baby, hands to the ankles or to the insides of the feet, knees wider than the shoulders. Draw the feet down to the earth. Get into the hips, releasing them even more. You can try rocking side to side here as well. Peace fingers to big toes. You can extend into one leg, deeply bending the other. We'll find a wide-legged forward fold. You can keep a micro bend in the knees or press the backs of the knees out. Legs can stay wide or you can bring them together. Your option. The heels keep reaching towards the sky as you find expansion down the backs of the legs. You slide the sitting bones towards the earth. The thighs draw towards the torso. Bend the elbows more and more with each breath. Draw the feet closer to the head. And keep pressing through the backs of the knees. Easy breathing. And when you're ready, you feel like you've had the full benefit, you can release. Keeping the knees bent, windshield wipering the knees back and forth, side to side. We'll make our way to final rest, Savasana. You may choose to stay here in constructive rest with the knees resting in on one another and the feet wide. Perhaps you're called to leave the left hand on your heart and the right palm open. And some of us will choose full Savasana, extending the legs, letting the toes roll out. Hand can rest on the heart, or it may come out to the side, both palms up. You can allow the tongue to soften from the roof of your mouth. and eyes to feel heavy in your head. Breathing with Ujjayi breath into your courageous heart, expanding the courage, the love of truth through every cell in your body. Knowing that as you become more courageous and true to your heart, we're able to take a stand and protect all living things. You can release Ujjayi breath now. Allow your breath to shift into a soft and smooth rhythm. Your body's heavy. Your heart is full. Stay here in Savasana for at least 5 minutes.